Hi everyone, I'm Noelle, and this week I am 17 weeks pregnant. So for week 17, baby is the size of an onion and is still due on September 15th. I don't have a doctor's appointment until 20 weeks, and that's also the week that we will have our anatomy scan and hopefully find out the gender. So I'm super excited about that. My symptoms are still very much the same. I'm still having morning sickness and I'm still on the meds Diclegus, and that is still working great for me. So thankfully I don't have to experience much of those symptoms anymore. I'm still very tired. I've been kind of getting completely winded by like 12 or 1 every day and really just wanting to take a nap. I've also been getting some headaches some days, not every day, and they might be more sinus headaches or tension headaches, things like that. I'm not sure, but they definitely have been coming around more. I've been having some trouble sleeping, but I'm still loving my snuggle. I cannot sleep without it. But I'm noticing that when I try to lay on my right side with my back supported against the snuggle, I always wake up later completely on my back. And it's not uncomfortable yet for me to be on my back, but I probably shouldn't be on my back at this point, so I'm really trying to avoid that as much as possible, but I keep ending up that way, so I don't exactly know what to do about that. I am hungry all the time. Like, I have to constantly eat. It is ridiculous. At least every hour, sometimes every half hour in the morning, I just have to constantly be eating and snacking, and it gets exhausting constantly trying to figure out what to eat. And then I'm starting to worry about eating too much because I don't want my weight gain to go crazy, and so I'm trying to eat more healthy snacks, more fruits and vegetables throughout the day, but man, this food thing when pregnant is no joke. I'm also wearing much more maternity clothes this week. I broke out my maternity dress pants for work, and they were pretty comfortable, and I'm wearing more maternity tops. Even though I don't really need them, they are very comfortable. I can still wear my regular tops just fine, and then I do have a couple skirts that are not maternity skirts, but they're like maxi skirts, so they don't have the waistband, so they're really comfy, and I'm still wearing those pretty much every single day. On the note of clothes, I wanted to talk a little bit about bras. So if that's TMI for you, click out now. I've noticed it's a thing in most people's pregnancy updates between, I've seen it as early as like 10 or 12 weeks to the second trimester, where they all talk about their boobs getting bigger and needing to buy bigger sizes of bras. And it's not something I would normally talk about, but I feel the need to sing the praises of the Kubi. Yes, this is something that I found from Wellness Mama's site a couple of years ago, when she was talking about how there were some studies that were showing that the underwire in bras actually was increasing people's risk for breast cancer. And after reading that, I said no more underwire, and I was going to go with elastic bands all the way. And so I got myself a Kubi a couple of years ago, and I have not looked back. These things are amazing. So comfortable. They're one size, so they do fit the normal range of sizes. I do know that they do say if you are more in the plus sizes, sometimes they're too small. So you kind of got to do some research and find out if your size fits in that. But for somebody of my stature, they work great. The one really cool thing about them is that they do have a little clasp on the strap that does come off. Not the regular clip, but it just kind of slides off. And so a lot of people do say that they are great for nursing bras as well, and they have a removable pad in them as well. So I love these things, and I have 2 actual Koobies. I also went on Amazon, and there's another brand, I can't remember the name, but I'm going to link it right here. There's a knockoff brand that Amazon carries that a lot of people say they're just the same. Now, I ordered 2 and I haven't worn them yet. I did notice that the removable pads are of a little bit less higher quality than the Koobie ones, so I'm not sure if they're of, you know, exact quality. Obviously they're cheaper, they're like half the price, so I haven't decided whether they're, you know, of equivalent quality and all, but there are those 2 options. So I have a few of those now, and that's what I'm planning to do for nursing bras as well. And of course, as my sizes have grown in the past few weeks, I don't even notice because, well, I don't even notice. So that's been really awesome, and I just wanted to point that out for anybody who might be interested. My emotions this week, I have been very sensitive and very irritable. Yeah, it's been a great week. My weight gain, I gained 2.5 pounds this week, which is awesome and also a little bit scary. So that actually puts my total weight gain up to 17 weeks. I've only gained 2.5 pounds since before I was pregnant. So that's a good thing. And I'm totally, you know, I know many people gain a whole lot more, so I'm totally fine with that. But I am a little bit nervous to gain that much every week for the next, yeah, because if I gain that for the next, what, I don't even know how many weeks I have left, 23, 28, I don't know, 20 something, that would be bad. So I'm hoping that the weight gain slows down as I get further into the 2nd trimester and 3rd trimester, because I see that's supposed to happen. Cravings and aversions. Nothing really different this week. I have been eating a lot of ice cream, been wanting it a lot, not necessarily craving it. I don't think that I've had any other specific cravings or any specific aversions this week. Essential oils I've used this week, I think I've only used lavender to help with sleep. Preparations for baby. I did finally actually wash our used pre-full cloth diapers that I had talked about weeks and weeks ago that I bought the detergent for. So I am using Rock and Green detergent. I did a Funk Rock soak to really sanitize them, and then I did a regular wash with the Rock and Green Hard Rock because we have hard water. So those are actually sunning upstairs and nice and sanitized, and yeah, I'm glad that that's done. I have continued to work on my hospital bag. I got out my suitcase and I put it upstairs where I can just kind of sit and whatever, and I have my list and I'm just kind of marking things off. I'm gonna try to go shopping this week at the thrift store for things like nightgowns and whatever else that I might want to take that I don't necessarily have here that I want to get ruined. But we'll see if that happens. And the only other thing this week, I got a prenatal kit from my insurance for free. They sent me a book, the American Academy of Pediatrics, Caring for Your Baby and Young Child Birth to 5 Years. This thing is huge. I have not really looked at it or read it. I don't know if I agree with half of the stuff in here, but it's a free book, so I'm going to take a look at that. And then they also just sent a pack of other information. There's a cute little prenatal planner in here that you can write, I don't know, different stuff about your different weeks until you give birth, and just some random information. So that was cool. I've been doing a lot of talking with my husband about our gender preferences and what we think it is and names. We are pretty sure we have both a boy name and a girl name. It's not 100% yet, but I'm hoping that we do get it pretty much 100% by the time we find out the gender. because by then it's like you're halfway done and you kind of want, or I feel like I would like that name to kind of bond with the baby more. So as to gender preferences, I have always wanted a little girl, and my husband wants a little boy and a little girl. He would like a boy first so we can, you know, so we can protect the younger sister, all that stuff. That's the way his family was. He's the older brother and he's the younger sister. And I have one older sister. I didn't come from a family with any boys, and so having a boy has always kind of freaked me out. But I have been an infant and toddler teacher, and I have had little boys cling to me, and I know that I would absolutely adore having a little mama's boy. So we're both good either way. We both will be absolutely thrilled either way. But, you know, I'm telling myself that it's probably a boy, so that if it is, I'm happy. And if it just happens to be a girl, then I'm really happy. And then he's telling himself that it's probably a girl, so that for the exact same thing, if it is a girl, he's happy, and if it's a boy, he's even more happy. So that's our gender preferences, but of course we just want a healthy baby, so we will be absolutely thrilled either way. I have no baby buys this week, and so all that's left is a belly shot. So this is my after dinner 17-week belly. I really don't feel like it has grown that much, but I don't know, sometimes like after dinner it seems a lot bigger now than it does in the mornings, so you know, it's hard to tell. But there is definitely a bump there, and when people tell me that I don't look pregnant, I tell them, are you kidding me? If you're telling me that I don't look pregnant, you're telling me that I look fat. Oh, but such it is. So that is week 17, not a whole lot going on. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye. Like oils